Hi, I'm Kathryn from Becoming You, and today I'm sharing with you a few more of our favorite books, this time in the age range 6 to 8. So let's get started. In this age, it's very important to continue with the rhyming of words, but also to start introducing a little bit more sort of thinking books, so things that make them sort of make more sense of the world around them. So things that we really enjoy as this series called I Wonder Why. It's when they start asking lots and lots of questions, and so I've collected quite a few of these because it's really interesting. And also what will be very helpful is going into school, they will start being asked to do like little projects, and they can start kind of just looking into these books and getting some answers to some of the questions that they have. Then I also like to just have some books on hand in terms of the other questions that you might get asked. So the baby question. The baby question is a big question at this age. And this range of books called Let's Talk About is really great. So this one's called Where Babies Come From. They're by Roby Harris, and they're really full of fun, like little cartoon type illustrations on the different questions you might get asked. Some of the pictures are a little bit rude, but yeah, they just like to know the answers to real life stories. So stories as well about going to the doctor and that type of thing. Maybe you would have bought those for the younger kids, but just keep those types of things around. Then a book that we've bought recently and my kids have really loved was this Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom child's version, and I can highly recommend it. I learned a lot actually just by reading it to them, and it tells the story of Nelson Mandela's life, and it's got some really lovely illustrations, and it's just very interesting. As a South African, I think each child needs to own this book. Then we like reading our kids Bible stories. It's not for everyone, but this particular Bible is a really lovely Bible if you do want your kids to be exposed to Bible stories. It's called the Jesus Storybook Bible, and it's written by Sally Lloyd-Jones, so that's really worth investigating. So moving on from the non-fiction titles to fiction, I think it's really important that kids still have you read to them almost every night if possible. Alternate with mom and dad. There's some stat out there that says the kids need to hear 10,000 books before they can read their book for themselves. Some of our favorites at home are Dr. Seuss. This is a great book for the rhyming aspect that kids need to hear, and it's got some really funny stories and even funnier pictures. It's not for everyone. Some kids get a little bit scared by the pictures, but give it a try. One of our firm favorites is Dr. Dog. Dr. Dog is just the funniest book. My kids love this book. Anything with humor will go down great. So this particular book is really funny. And then also any books by Jez Olbera, those are really lovely. This is called Some Dogs Do, and I'll leave you to figure out what happens in the end. This particular story, Pippi Longstocking, is from our childhood, and I really liked this particular collection. It's also got some fun sort of pictures by the same author as Charlie and Lola. And these are really fun adventure stories for kids, boys and girls, to enjoy. And then at this age, you might like them just to start reading books on their own and just enjoying the process of paging through a book. And so Where's Wally is a really fun series. I know most kids really get into it, trying to find Wally in amongst the craziness. So yeah, maybe give them one or two of those books. And again, you don't need to go and buy all of these books. You can go to the library. We've got library cards, and we try and go every 2 weeks, and they love going. And while we're there, we sometimes go even into the Afrikaans section or the Xhosa section just to kind of expose kids to the different languages. So give those a try too. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series. If you've got any suggestions for age 6 to 8, I'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below. See you next time.